In any case, you look at these little blips, right? The Epstein thing was one where you thought, gosh, this pedophile thing is a little weird. Then you look at that show that just went on Netflix, this movie called Cuties, which talked about how an 11-year-old discovers her love of twerking and decides to break up with her family because her family's too traditional and she wants to go twerk with her other preteen friends. I think that's weird, a very sexualized poster. Now, in the state of California, the left wants to legalize pederasty. Pederasty, sexual relations between grown men and young boys. They want to legalize it. I know that sounds impossible, but it's real. It's called SB 145. And it just passed, by the way. It's not even like it was some random pervert who just proposed it and it was shot down. The 40-member state Senate in California, by a vote of 23-10, just passed SB 145, which was a bill introduced by California State Senator Scott Wiener. We have to stop electing people named Wiener. They always live up to the silliness of their name. Scott Wiener is from San Francisco. You'll be surprised. Under SB 145, if an adult has gay sex with a minor 14 years or older, and that adult is less than 10 years older than the person, a judge will have the discretion on whether or not to place the individual on the sex offender registry. So to put that in an example, you have a 23-year-old guy who has sex with a 14-year-old boy. That is not necessarily a sex crime. That person will not necessarily be put on the sex offender registry. There might be some other smaller punishments, but to actually register as a sex offender, no longer have to do that. That's weird. Why is that a bill? That's creepy and perverted and weird and obviously deeply wrong. How on earth did that get through the California State Senate? Voting for the party, as Jeff Flake suggests we do, voting for the party that is now actively pushing to legalize pederasty. Is that conservative? I guess it's conservative in the sense that it harkens all the way back to ancient Greece, harkens back to ancient Athens and Socrates and things like that. But that's a little too conservative for me. Okay, if we're just looking at timescales here, I'd rather stick maybe around 1776 is okay in the American tradition. That's some radical stuff, though, and you're not going to hear about that in the mainstream media. But that is the extent of it. I hope you enjoyed that short segment from the Michael Knowles Show. Be sure to check out the full episode linked in the description or download the podcast wherever you listen to podcasts.